I'm happy to say that I have made incredible, miraculously um, recovery time, and I'm on my feet today. Thank goodness. Resting definitely helped, so there's that. And I checked in with just what's going on with it's literally a war in LA right now, and I don't know anybody that lives in LA, but we're all in it together, so it's important to me. It matters. And it's very intense, and I feel very powerless, and also realizing that this is just one piece of a whole bunch of stuff unraveling, and it feels like the end. It is the end, for sure. It is the end. It's been the end. I think we've been feeling this ever since the pandemic. COVID still exists. I was mind blown when I went to urgent care. The nurse was wearing a mask and she was asking me COVID questions, and she's like, "Oh, it's so crazy that we're still doing this. We shouldn't have to be doing this." And I'm like, that never went away. People are still getting sick. This is still a very real thing. Don't be delusional into thinking that it just went away just because the government said so. Oh, it's gone. No, it isn't. No, it's not. But that's beside the point. So I did a little meditation because of the powerlessness I was feeling, and meditating over what the end means. I'm okay with endings. I experience them all the time. All the time. Every day is an ending. When you go to sleep at night, technically it is the end. It's a little mini end, because whatever happened that day, once you go to sleep and you're unconscious for, I don't know, 5 to 8 hours, that is the end of that. And when you wake up, it starts over again, etc., etc. We live in cycles. We live in loops. What's happening right now already happened in the past. It already went down. This has already happened before. We're reliving the same shit over and over again. And it's going to continue until we put a stop to it, right? Perpetuating the same things. No one's coming to save us. Jesus Christ is not going to come down from the sky and solve all of our problems. Aliens are not going to come and invade the planet and get rid of the bad guy. No other country is going to come in and invade the US and solve everything. That's not going to happen. It's a collective deconstructing to construct something better. And better is such a loose term. to construct something that's actually beneficial for everyone, and we're talking about everyone. Someone was talking about how like the tactics being used in Palestine are the same ones used here in the US and the same ones used around the world for anybody that's been trained in combat for those sorts of things. They use the same tactics. It's the same thing. Remember the cop cities that they're trying to build in Atlanta? That's still going down. They're being trained the same way that the Israeli soldiers are being trained. You know, like, and like, no, there is, the point of this is that, you know, I might get arrested for saying this shit. There is no government anywhere in this world that is for the people. They've all unfortunately have been corrupted because all of the people that have genuine hearts don't feel drawn to work in these sorts of environments because of the level of corruption. It's so rotten to the core that people don't feel strong enough to step into these places, and the ones that do are so crushed that there's very little movement that they can do because there's not enough of them. So like, what's the next step, right? The next step is doing what you feel called to do, even if it scares you. Even if you think it's meaningless, if it's your calling and you feel it and it feels a little scary, but at the same time, like, it fulfills something in your soul, in your heart, in your body, like, then that's the thing that you need to do. And it can be anything. It can be anything, whatever feels like you feel it here in your center, in your core, and you're like, this is why I'm here. And you just know, and you're good at it, and it feels right, and you do that, then do it. I've had some issue with like trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing, and like sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's good enough or that it's enough, because I'm like, I see all these people doing so much, I should be doing more, and it doesn't feel like I'm doing enough. But I think that I need to, that's part of the issue, right? Is it me thinking that I'm not already doing enough. I'm doing a lot. It just doesn't feel like a lot because I've been in that fight or flight mode for so long that like I feel like my worth equals my productivity level, and if I'm not being productive to society, then I'm not being productive at all. But who dictates that? Like, who tells you what is productive and what's not? I started listening to something else that wasn't what I was already listening to. There's something else deeper and stronger, mysterious, and here I am. Like my recovery time, right? Me healing my body pretty quick. Like, I'm at an age where that really shouldn't happen that quick. And I want to say I'm doing a pretty good job. So I want to share something with you. So sometimes I get visions, and it seems so weird to say it out loud. And I'm like, if I say it out loud, that means that I believe it to be true. And I've been like battling with myself about like, is it even real, or am I just fucking insane? And I'm not all there. I don't know. But it was a vision. It was a while back. And in this vision, I saw what looked like a freeway, or the remnants of a freeway, but it was covered in like green, like nature had taken over. And there was tons of trees everywhere, and the sun was shining. I didn't see anybody else walking with me, but I was there, and everything was quiet. It was this, but it was different. It's crazy. I remember before all the stuff in Ukraine started happening, I had a dream about it. I dreamt the planes, and you could even say that, this is what was going down, what was about to go down in Palestine. I dreamt the planes dropping bombs. Before any of it happened, I dreamt it. I was there. I saw it. The buildings were they were crumbling around me. There was tons of people. I remember looking up at the sky. It was night, and I could see the lights of the planes about to drop their bombs right where I was. I remember running and hiding. And I dreamt this before it happened. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? And it scared me. I'm like, maybe it was a nightmare. And then things actually started popping off. And I'm like, oh. So if I can dream the bad stuff and it come true, I can dream the good stuff and it be true as well. So let's start building that, we have to buy to survive. We're in a consumerist type of situation. Buy locally, buy from your local businesses. Stop supporting big corporations, Walmart, Target, those big brands. Media, support local media, NPR, PBS. Start learning shit so you can help your community. Be kind, help each other, help everyone in need in every way you can. Be kind to each other and understanding. Have those debates, but do it peacefully. It's time for fucking change, bro. It's fucking time.